Well, good morning. It's stupid o'clock on a Sunday morning. It's about 6 weeks since I've done a video. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. So today I thought I'd come down to the canal and try and find some insects and catch them while they're quiet, hopefully. So, let's see what we can find. Put my back out for a few days, and then work's been really busy. So this is really probably only the second chance I've had to get out. I did go out last week to try and do some insects, but video turned out to be a real mess, unfortunately. So I might put a few stills in from last week, but anyway, I'll come out today more focused because I'm now using my DSLR, my other DSLR body, to record the video. I was trying to do it separately, separate sound, and it was a real nightmare trying to get it all to sync up and everything. Anyway, this is hopefully going to be a lot more simple. The drawback to this is, of course, the DSLR. It's on a tripod and it's quite heavy, so anyway, but I think it's going to be a lot simpler for me till I can get something better. Anyway, today I'm on the lookout for insects. I've come early, so hopefully they're going to be quite dormant and easy to photograph. And I brought along my 5D Mark IV and my 100 2.8 Canon L macro lens. So, see what's about. There is stuff about now. It's starting to wake up a bit. It's warming up a bit now. It's 8:30 in the morning, and it's getting warmer. So the insects are getting a bit more lively now. I've got one or two shots, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Thank you, Barney, for those words, by the way. I was hoping there'd be some damselflies or dragonflies about this morning, but I haven't seen a single one. Anyway, but we're going to carry on. Well, I've got the inspiration this morning from a video, a guy called Trond Westbury. If you search out these type of videos on YouTube, you must have come across him. He's really great, he's really good. And I watched the video he did on this subject, photographing damselflies recently, and it really gave me the inspiration to come out today and try and do a bit of this myself. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I've picked up some great tips from him, and most of the stuff I'm doing this morning is a result of what he's shown me in his video, so I'm not trying to take any credit or copy or do anything like that, but basically I'm inspired by what he's done. Him and others, I mean there's quite a few that I follow, but one particular thing he did was the damselflies, and it was great. Seek it out, I'll put a link in somewhere. But yeah, seek out, it's great. Anyway, only one thing to do. Coffee. Need to get a bit of B-roll now. Right, just come down to this small pond here, see what's about. Stagnant pond, but just on the edge of it, there's a ladybird. There's loads of them about this morning. Just sitting on top of a piece of grass. Just sitting on top of a piece of grass. So I'm going to try and get a couple of shots of that one. I'm using f4, and because I want to try and get a nice blurred background of it. It's sitting really still, So let's see what we can do. Right, there's a couple of techniques you can use for focusing. So what I'm doing at the moment, I've got what do they call it? AI servo, and I'm hoping that this will compensate for my slight movement, because obviously the amount of focus you actually get is a really thin slither. So I'm hoping that with AI servo, as I'm moving, it's hopefully going to compensate and focus. And I've got it on high speed shutter as well, so I can take 3 or 4 quick shots and hopefully get one of them in focus. So I'm just going to manually focus more or less, so I can see where he is, and then once I've got the manual focus, I'll pick him up with the AI servo. Okay, another method you can use is to set manual focus there, and I'm going to put it right down to the closest focusing, which is on this is something like 30 millimeters, 30 meters, 30 meters, 0.30 of a meter, which is 30 centimeters. And then the idea is that you move. So I've set the focus, and I'm just going to move in and out. I'm just going to move in and out. I just see it coming into focus now, and that's about as close as I can get, and I'm shooting off quite a few. Quite a few shots, because I'm finding it really hard to keep exactly dead still. The other way, of course, is to put it on a tripod and manually focus. I'll try that now, and I'll have a look at all 3 results and see which we're happy with. I've got the tripod set up now. I'm in live view mode, and what I'm going to do is zoom in as far as I can, and then I can move around so I can be the ladybird right in the middle of the screen. It's about as close as I can get focused, and then just manually focus. Also, I'm going to change this to a 2-second timer. So then, and turn my stabiliser off as well, because I'm on a tripod. Okay, so I've got it all set up now. There's some slight movement in the wind, but hopefully that will work okay. So I'm just going to go 2-second timer. Okay. Okay, I think I've found eventually a damselfly. Damselfly. It's just sitting on a leaf. It's not the best position because I can't really get a shallow depth of field with it, but I'm going to take some pictures anyway, because this is what I've come for. This is what I love about this micro world. I've just sat here following this damselfly, and just sitting here I've seen 2 different spiders, some sort of shield bug over there, the damselfly, there's been other little flies around, and beetles and stuff. There's so much stuff. If you just actually stop for a minute and just have a look in the vegetation, there's so much stuff, and it's weird. It's weird stuff I've never seen in my life before. I don't know what the hell it is. But it's just beautiful, fascinating stuff. I really love these insects. You just never know what you're going to come across. So many different types, different species of insect. It just blows my mind really sometimes, the diversity. It's fantastic. The colours, the shapes, just the weirdness. It's great, I love it. Oh my god, look at this. What the hell? Look at that. That's incredible. Bright emerald green. Beautiful thing. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay. Oh. That was nice to see. I didn't come out for birds, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to knock you on the head now. I think it's nearly 10 o'clock. So, the sun is getting quite high now and things are, it's very glary. I was going to mention a polarizer, which you can use when the sun is out and they're quite glary, because some of these insects are so shiny. You can actually use a polarizer to try and cut down some of that glare, and I forgot to bring it, so we'll do that again another day. I'm going to knock it on the head now. What a great morning. It's only 10 o'clock. Time to go and have some breakfast. I hope I've got enough stuff on here for a video this time. So I might put in a few things from my last visit last week, which video-wise was a mess, a shambles. But I might have a couple of clips. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. There'll be many more coming now. So I've got a bit more free time now. So we have to do more videos, get them out more regularly. If you've enjoyed it, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and see you again soon.